Hey Orphan, what's up? Let's see. Gonna work on new enemy. Been coding a lot the next few days. Cosme. No, this will be the flying enemy. I guess I think I need to come up with an official name for it. Just move this out here. Flying enemies. Or synonyms for fire. Okay. Fire. That's not what I want. Like blaze. I'm gonna use that. Bug, synonym. Oh, pyro is good too. Pyrofly. Pyrofly. Is that a good name? Pyrofly. Bug. What? No. I said give me big. Okay. You can't look up. You can't look up synonyms for bug. It's weird. Disease, virus, bacillus. No, does it say insect? I guess. Insect. Pyromite. Pyromite, I believe, is an actual element. Pyromite. Yeah. It's insecticide. Pyrofly. I don't know, I kind of like Pyrofly. Mosquito. Mosquito. Whoops. Kind of a weird thing. Pyrolevitate. What's for a bug that shoots fire? Hey boss, good. And Icadelic. No god. Kragan. What's up? Making a flying enemy. Oh, I should bring up the sketch for that. I forgot about that. I'll just go with Pyrofly. It's simple enough. Let's see, where would be this? Okay. So this is kind of the general idea of it. I'm not going to make the art today though, I'm going to start with the graphics. But the idea is that it has these tentacle things come out that emit flame, right? So it like shoots a firestorm around it. And so the idea is that it flies around and then lands. And shoots flames everywhere. Frox is done. Yeah, I want to do some level design later today so I can put out a demo with the frocks and have people actually play against it. Alright, so I'll drop it. Right there, I guess. Well, let's see. Let's create Pyrofly basics. So I guess I could just put in the frocks. Make local. What? No, not the graphics. The actual thing. Okay, I need a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, I'll just drag literally all of this. Should have just duplicated it. Graphics will get replaced with just a mesh instance. I guess I'll do a capsule. Move it up. Duplicate it. Something like that, right? My usual thing. And I could drop in a material. Oh, come on. Okay, so this. What is that doing there? Oh, this needs to be a kinematic body. And I'm gonna make sure that that's unique. Doesn't break shit. Why is this 46? Why can't I see it? That's weird. Alright, so I guess I go to characters, NPCs, and I'll create a new folder. Pyrofly. There. Alright, you shared your Twitch game with the streamer. Oops.
I've been seeing a lot of Twitch chat controlled games like Twitch Plays Pokemon
Who is
and Twitch
this?
Plays Halo, and I thought they looked pretty cool.
NimN. Oh, they got a pretty big chat. Oh wow, that's a big streamer. Cool. Music is a bit loud, I can turn it down. Is it loud? It's probably coming through my speakers, that's why it's loud because of that, so I'll just turn down my speakers. Alright, let's see what this
Except
is.
for the fact that they're cooperative. Who the flip wants to be part of a team? I want to be better than everyone else. I want to be first place. I want to be the center of attention. So I set out to make a competitive Twitch chat controlled game. Now the problem with Twitch
this
is
guy
that
does
there's
not
a several
react
second
at
delay
all.
between when I stream something
this
and
cam
when the viewer
frozen?
sees it. So I need to make a game that's playable with a lot of latency.
Oh no, my camera.
I saw this game jump.
Oh, okay, I was like, what?
Platformer with a focus on precisely aimed jumps, and I thought its style mechanics would fit really well for a high latency game. So I grabbed some free art assets off itch
Like,
and
damn,
this
he was
Twitch
not
integration
reacting
add-on
at all
for
to
Go
that.
and set up a simple scene and made so when someone types join in chat, a player character is spawned with their name above it, and if they type R or L plus a number from 1 to 10, they will jump right or left with a force based on that number. With just this simple setup, I already had a pretty fun game going where my chat competed to be the first to figure out a winning sequence of
Imagine
moves to
having
reach
this
the end
active
of the
of a
level.
chat.
The main problem with the game at this point was that when you died, it took forever to get back to where you were. So I implemented a jump command queue where people could input a list of jumps to perform, and then their character would automatically do them all one after another. This resulted in people completing levels much quicker, and also
Wouldn't you just CV paste with someone else's then?
an interesting new secondary game phase. See, I had set up a scoreboard that showed winning players and the number of moves that it took them to reach the end of the level. So now with the jump command queue, once someone won, everyone could copy paste their move list from chat and try to optimize it to get the lowest move count, which would put them at the top of the scoreboard. Someone compared this to golf, and I completely agree. Another problem I had was that the game stopped working when too many people tried to play, so I had to put a limit to the number of players who could be in the game
Max
at once.
20?
Also means so if you die, you get kicked and have to wait 10 seconds to rejoin, so that other people in chat will have a chance to join and play as well.
Okay, I'm
Next,
sold.
I wanted to make levels more dynamic by adding moving elements. I created these moving platforms, and to make so
I'm sold. Give me your Bitcoin miner. Windows zip, download. Name your prize.
No thanks, just take me to download. It's right there.
I have to at least try the game first. What if it sucks? Actually,
really
you know
needs
the
to-
Intro Fighters? He has the same concept. Intro Fighters,
Yeah, some Twitch person watched my video and played it.
the software I run at the start of every
It really needs me to make the no thanks, just take me to the downloads button like way
stream,
bigger.
it's the same. You can choose to pay nothing or you can pay. When I got it first, I paid nothing, but then I've used it so much that when I downloaded it on the new computer, I actually paid for it. Okay, that's how I do it. Breaks. Let's try 50. Rejoin timer will make it pretty big. Okay, save settings.
Camera broke
Okay,
again.
let's see now. Dude, the camera freeze again? That's crazy. Okay, try now. Yeah, it works. Look, Wobbly's in. He's wobbling. Okay, so you type R or L 1 to 10 to jump to the right or left.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool. So you choose how hard you go. Yo, Agent Tud's winning. So there's 50 players in, and it seems to work fine. So
it's
we could try
actually
upping
working
the max
with
players.
like a large chat.
Should we?
Up to 100.
How many should we try? It's actually harder than I thought to try to cheat off of someone else's jump because it's hard to see what they did. This is cool because I could like go AFK and just let you guys play this.
Wow, it's working. This is
Dude,
awesome.
this is like this is new intro game. But how does it work eventually? I'm not sure.
What do you mean, how does
Like,
it work eventually?
if you guys move on in the map, how does that work? Wait, I think it's breaking. I don't know. Is it working properly? Because a lot of you guys are just standing there. Why aren't you guys jumping? It's
I
hard
don't
to
know
know
what's
if you're in the
stopping
game,
it.
huh?
I think it's just
Well, this is the player list actually. If
the
you look here, you see
integration
your
is
name.
broken.
Guys, hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, you have to get to the end. You have to get here. Wait, this is gonna take you guys a long time. Guys, hold on. I'm gonna reset. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try letting more people in. Let's try to put 100 in and see what the rest of it. So it's. Whoa, there's a lot of jumps here, dude. It's hard too, because it's hard to tell which one is yours, huh? That's probably the biggest issue with so many players.
This is cool to see that it's actually working.
But I mean, if you see yourself
Mostly.
here,
This build has so many bugs too.
then you're probably all the way to the left. I guess you could be on that first platform. Look at Famur though. Can you scroll that? Yeah. I'll slowly scroll through the playlist here. My camera's hiding a bit, but I think you can see it.
Jeez.
I mean, the playlist is constantly changing now as people are dying.
Did they get to the end?
I'm sorry. You should kill off people that are AFK. I bet there's a few people here who I haven't even realized they're in. Yeah, there's Cheeseburger Stick again.
It does.
Everyone's dying in this part, man. Dude, this is
They
gonna
do win
take a while.
eventually. Cool.
I should just go.
I should probably include like the
Yeah,
whole
that sucks.
guide.
You might be in this pile of people over here. There's mass murder here. Actually, you know which song we should play with this?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy
What
to
is
see
it about
this
my
actually
face
works.
that made it look like
This.
I care?
I was like fully expecting it to just crash and burn with like an actual like large stream.
Paper Pen Noir, 22 months. Thanks, man. Welcome back. What's like a good one?
Dang.
I'm trying to jump from this platform. Why don't you try to go closer?
Yeah, that would be fun. Permablade decals. I just was worried about. Whoa! Oh, you can just go. Did we ever
CB
do that one in our
pasters.
runs? I don't know if we ever did that.
Oh, nope.
Thanks, Echo.
But you don't know which one to CB paste. I mean, I guess you can look at someone who's progressed far, maybe, but there's a lot of different combos, probably. There's probably a lot of combos that do get the same result done, too. It's starting to get intense now, dude.
I was trying to get.
I want to get my coffee, but I don't want to miss the winner. I had this alert so many times today. Semi, 4 months prime. Thanks,
Somebody
man.
did
Welcome back.
drop
Welcome
$2 on the game, so somebody bought it.
Oh, I did that! You're the first person to land on the platform. And then you died. But still, progress. Progress.
They're all trying to. They're all getting greedy from
that's
here.
for one! Hey!
Oh, and then someone else got it right after.
Yo! What's your award? A ban? Wait, so how long does the game go on now?
Just until it ends.
Oh, you can see the winners here. Oh shit! Wait. Hold up. Right, I forgot. You can also win by doing it in the least amount of moves. So Fiend Chicken actually did it in 17
cool.
moves.
Use it later
so
on,
he is
too.
kind of
I
the
wonder if
winner
he'll
now.
keep using
This
it.
guy also did it in. So these people did it in 18, but these guys did it in 17 moves. Yeah, I'm gonna get my coffee.
Damn, it works with 100 people. That's insane. Why is it working so well in this stream? It didn't work on mine. Maybe Twitch gives me that good performance. Twitch gives bigger streamers the good performance.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, Mrs. Also. I like that a lot. That was really a smart, cool idea.
Cool. I should tweet him. Uses it again. Oh,
For
here
more
it is.
recent decades, we assumed
Where is it?
they were shorter.
Sweet Anita. She said she.
Let's see. I made like 9 pre-made levels, and then there's a level editor, so you can make your own and share them. Oh, this isn't working. Or it's not loading right now. Where's the about? Why does Twitch have the most confusing ass layout?
Big spender. Hey, big spender. Guys, I'm hungover.
Let's see. Whoops. That's not the one I wanted.
Okay. Let's
know how to get the
watch
feeder
some
loaded.
cool
Oh,
stuff.
there we go.
React Night. I'm gonna go pee and stuff. What was that game again that we played? This. Okay, you guys always complain about how you need a pee break, how you need to get snacks, blah 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 blah. Well, now is your chance, alright? Now is your chance. We're gonna do a small break now. So go and get your shit. Meanwhile, I'll leave you guys with
This is the first time I think someone
Level
big has
4.
ever played one of my games.
camera died. Thank you for being you. What are you gonna watch? We're gonna watch a new Vsauce video, half an hour long. We're gonna watch
Damn, it's working. It's working. Now it's not loading anymore. It's not loading. Why isn't this loading? Oh look, it's plugging my Twitch right there. Yeah, I know. It can use. It's great for AFK streamers and stuff. This isn't loading. Twitch, your video playing sucks. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot as soon as this actually loads. Hello. Come on, Twitch. What the hell? Twitch. Blow up like Among Us? Yeah, I doubt it, but it is a cool, fun thing. Oh my god, Twitch, come on. Oh well, I can screen cap now because it's not showing the loading thing. Maybe I should get the snap where it actually shows his face. Hold on. I don't remember where that was. Wherever somebody linked it. Right here. This should be...
Best-selling video games? It's gonna take you guys a long...
Oh, no, he's not there anymore.
I'm sorry.
There.
You should kill off people that are AFK. I bet there's a few people here who haven't even realized.
There we go. How do I tweet? Nim. Oh no, I guess I can follow. And what is it? At Nimnian? And stream. I can't believe it actually worked with 100 people. Like,
Weird that the music lags when I tab in and out.
that person does.
Okay, is everyone done? Everyone went to the bathroom? Everyone got their snackies and stuff? Every streamer should be able to pick which PogChamp to use for the chat. Yeah, that's not a half bad idea. What's this game called? I can't actually remember. People can probably use commands from the internet. This game isn't established enough where there's actually... But eventually, yes.
Cool.
If there's no RNG to it, then you can always just eventually... Look at this guy! He's got the whole level figured out already. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. No, he doesn't. He's got the start out.
Why is everyone doing that?
Why are you guys all jumping to the right here? Now everyone just copy pastes it. And everyone does the same death. Don't copy paste the end.
Here. On the right.
Here's like the fourth guy. Oh,
camera.
my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Don't copy the name when you copy the pasta. Soy Champ would have been a better name for the new PogChamp. Look at Fabi. Look at Fabi. Right there. Here it comes. Oops.
Oh no.
Too hard.
Bait more streamers to use it by using sprites that look like them?
No, fuck them. We did not. We lost.
Maybe, but...
We lost hard.
I don't know. That's just seemed like such a bait thing
listen
to
to
do,
this song,
you know?
right?
I'm like, I don't know. Hey, there we go.
I need more songs in my playlist. I won! Mr. Schnabe and quoted
Somebody
soda is poor.
posted
Farmer
in the
16
chat, I
moves.
guess.
Nice.
Who was it? Oh, Brawlery shared the Twitch chat game. The streamer.
Alright, chat.
How did they?
Let's do it.
Right.
So, which one do we want to do first?
That was
It's
cool.
called Platswarmers, by the way. I think I want to do this first.
Oh my god, my wife's boyfriend left.
Small portfolio of Twitch chat games. Yeah, I was thinking of doing another one that's like more like a battle royale roguelike. I'm not sure. I was like, go back.
Me stay up late tonight to play Minecraft on my
that's the
Nintendo
new
Switch.
PogChamp
PogChamp
today.
now that's a wholesome 100 Reddit moment. PogChamp, oh my god, is that Keanu Chungus? PogChamp, thanks for the gold, kind stranger PogChamp.
Who's the guy on
Go
the
back.
emote? He does look very Reddit.
I do have a plug for my
Here we go.
YouTube and my Twitch on the bottom right in the game. Oh, let's see.
Hey,
you
Vsauce.
watch this part. See it down
I'm
here.
gonna take a swig from my
Oh, it's covered by Nordvpn.
Dude, Kiwi!
Oh, they just hit it there. Okay.
Holy shit, who's
Yeah,
fucking
there's
suicided into these? Kiwi just did the tiniest pee hop. He's trying to line himself up.
How did you show it to? Did you do it through a donation, Brawlery, or did you just tell him? Oh, Twitch chat control game. Oh, cool. There was a page. What is this subreddit? Reddit and chill. Let's see. Adding a game and box art to a directory. Oh. I should. Now I need box art. All right, I'll leave that there. Yeah. BG, how does the game work? Watch my video on it. What was it? What was I? Oh, Reddit and chill. Where is it? Where is it? There. No comments. Oh. Never mind. Okay, well. Doesn't get many comments. I guess you have to be like a really big streamer. All right, let's get back to programming. So, this. And, oh, where's my script for state code generation? I've got, oh, it's under here. Generate state code. And then I go to, what is it? No, here. grapl. And then I want the states to be, let's see, idle. Idle, and then I kind of like the idea of just having them fly always. So in idle state, they'll fly. Let's see, they'll have a, well, let's just write every state possible here, and then we can switch between them. So there would be idle, there would be, which is flying, and there would be land, then there would be shoot, fire, and then somehow I missed in your subscription feed. Well, I am getting lower. That video is not doing as well. It's got below average or less than usual views on it. So I think it's just not getting, because less people clicked on it than usual. Oh, Nim responded. Huh. It's getting less people clicking on it than usual, so it's getting recommended less because of that. Yeah, it would be a bot name. Wait, that's not how you spell it. Yeah, seems like it. Plans, there we go. So confusing how its works. Just the word its. All right. So I got, there's idle, shoot, land, shoot fire. I don't know, recharge, take off. dodge maybe. So I'm envisioning it's gonna do something like it's in the air, right? And then it just kind of buzzes around randomly, right? I guess around its start location, right? Wander, idle. Idle is gonna have like wander, kind of wander around an area. Then when it spots you, it's gonna fly down and land next to you. And then it will shoot fire, right? And then it will take off after X amount of time and return to the idle state for a set amount of time. So I could just co-op the idle state for that and do like recharging. Yeah, I could have a recharge state. I think land will be good, and then I could just, let's just go with this for now. I can always add more later. Oh, what is this? Wait, oh, did I not copy the whole string? String of states. Oh, that's correct, yeah. You tell me how you're using Python. Well, I'm not. I use GDScript in Godot, but right now I just have a script that will generate some code for state machine stuff, so I don't have to write it myself. Word space is the tab. 33. Where is this? Control. Oh, whoops. That's didn't need to copy all that. There we go. Okay, and then I just copied this into. Whoops. Okay. Keyboard interrupt. Very annoying copying out of here. Okay, there we go. We got this. And this needs to extends NBC and Control I. There we go. I did go to uni for comp sci, yeah. Very helpful. Definitely recommend it. Let's see. Okay, so idle state, we need to have wander code. So let's say we'll have export var min fly height and export var max fly height. Okay, and then this will be equals, say, 10 units up and 15 units up, right? And then we'll have var fly height, and then equals whatever, 0, and then function ready, and that'll call dot ready superclass. Do you recommend going to university for comp sci? I mean, I would definitely recommend it because it's just such a good degree to have, and you will actually learn a lot, and it's like, you can actually get a good job with it, and if you want to work in the games industry, you can get a job with it, and then when you discover that the games industry is an awful place to work, you can leave and get a job with it still. Like, it gives you a lot of freedom, and it will actually help you make games too. Like, it really seriously helps you make games better, knowing how to program well. Okay, so it calls ready. Then we need to figure out what fly height is. Aerospace engineering. That sounds really fun though. Thanks, Bean Dreamed. Let's see. Max fly height. It ain't that fun. Just graduated. No one gives a shit that you have a degree. Go through recruiters. Like, there are recruiting stations that will. I mean, that's what I did. I went through a recruiter that they, like, I don't know, they basically set me up as like a contractor at some place, and I worked through them, and I guess they got like a paycheck from the company also. And then after I worked there, I got the full job, and I got a really good job. Like compared to the stuff I had been finding before, it was really good. And then, and they basically have connections to all the companies and will like push you through to try to get jobs. Also, another thing I did that almost landed me a good job was I would the city I was in or the city I wanted to move to, and would, I would go on LinkedIn and I'd find all the people from that area and just like all the people in tech jobs in that area, and I just message them and be like, hey, I'm moving to this area and I'm looking for work. Do you have any suggestions for like good tech companies? And like half the time these people would respond saying something like, you know, oh, we don't have any positions here right now, or I'd suggest it, but you might check out this company. And then like a decent amount of the time, I got a few people. Like I got way better responses doing that than actually like applying to jobs legit. Like a few people would respond and be like, hey, we actually have an opening here, I could like recommend you. And I actually got like in for like a bunch of interviews at one really good company, but I kind of messed it up because I read a book on how to do programming interviews where he said if you're interviewing in a tech company, don't wear a suit, wear like casual clothes. So I did, and then afterwards the guy messaged me and was like, you know, you probably should have worn like some more like business appropriate clothes. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, Champloo, you're a lot better off than not having a degree. It's a lot harder to get a job if you don't have a degree. You're gonna get fucked over really hard and get stuck. But I looked them up and they sucked. I mean, the main important thing is that you don't accept a bad paying job, because I torrented the book, so I can't refund it. But you can't accept a bad paying job. See, I almost accepted like a really low paying job, and then this person I know who worked in software was like, you don't, like, just turn them down, just reject it and say you got a better offer. Because what happens is if you accept a bad offer with like bad pay, that's going to determine your like future income. It's going to take you years to like work up to a better, you know, paycheck than that, because everyone's going to just pay you a little more than the last place you worked. So I ended up waiting a few months and got a way better job that paid like $20K more a year. And it was like, wow, I'm glad I waited. Like, look up what the average like paying for your area is and make sure you're getting at least that. Ask for more, though. You always ask for more. You turn up in a suit at a company that's casual. Yeah. I think doing the opposite, it definitely messes up. I use DaVinci Resolve. I actually did a video where my last video, I streamed making it. So if you just look through my previous VODs, I also have a Stream Archives channel. You can watch that. Okay, so we have a fly height, right? I should do set state idle. So we have a fly height, and then we have a start position, right? And I want to fly like X amount off the ground, right? Let's have our start position. And I will say start position equals whatever our current position, right? What is this? Oh, that already exists. Oh, hey, forgot about that. Okay, so I already have that. Don't need to worry about that. Now what we do, in the idle state, so wandering around the idle state. Who was it? Game Endeavor did a cool video on Wander, so I want to look that up. Let's see. Endeavor. I can never remember how to spell that. Let's see.
Oh no.
This one, right?
Growing up, I love the
No,
old.
not that one. Where was it? This one? Damn, 260K views. Good for him.
Oh no. I accidentally created a Newton's Cradle of Skellies.
Okay, this.
Because there's a lot of factors to consider, such as
How
what
did
direction
you
they
do
should move.
this?
Combine simple actions such as move. Notice the existence of this wall as they wait for their slowly impending doom. Ideally, you would want them to realize that they have other options available to them.
There.
Thinking. Each line represents a direction that they are
It wasn't
considering.
actually-
Green lines showing a desire to move towards that direction, with the longer lines being more desirable, and red lines meaning that they have absolutely no desire to move in that.
Wander. So he's going to make another video on it. Cool. This is... Where did he put the... There's one part here, this. Okay.
Random
I
point
wanna
to
be
move
the center
towards. I would
of
rather them have
attention.
meander
Oh, thanks for the sub, Lunder.
about, gradually changing direction, but remaining near their spawn point so that they don't wander off too far. To have them wander about, I'm making them move in a direction, but over time this direction will gradually sway left and right, which causes the entity to start changing direction. I'm using open simplex noise here to adjust the direction.
Okay.
There are a few benefits to using it here, namely the randomization that it produces is smooth, which gives the wandering a more natural feel to it. But more importantly, the values of open simplex noise tend to be more heavily weighted towards 0, which means that if it's done right, the entity isn't
That's
going
so clever. That's so smart. Okay.
to spend too much time changing direction. Instead, it will move straight for periods of time, and then ever so often it will start changing its
I appreciate
direction,
it, Lando.
and then start pulling it back towards
Playing your new stream today, really enjoy it? I'm not sure, maybe. I kind of want to just focus on programming. There's a lot I need to do.
0, which causes it to start moving straight again. To keep them near their spawn point, I'm weighing their wandering direction back towards their spawn point whenever they start getting too far from it. This causes them to gradually start turning around until they're no longer moving away from their spawn point. To keep this looking smooth and natural, this isn't a hard transition though. The weighing actually starts to take effect pretty short distance from their spawn point.
A more noisy wander for a fly. Yeah, that's true. Would I have to do 3D? I mean, I was just thinking of having him go to like a specific height. I could just have it like wander between that height though. Sine wave on the vertical. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Could use a Raspberry to host the stream. I could do that on another Twitch channel. I'd have to set something up for that. That would be cool. I would have to code it so that it swaps between levels though.
Currently at about a 2 tile radius. But it's weighted based on how far they are from the spawn point, so it's much less effective until they start getting further and further away. But since it's smoothed out over that distance, it can be difficult to tell where that point is, so to me, it feels much more natural and convincing. After I added these movement tweaks and AI improvement,
God, it looks so good the way they move around. I love that. And it doesn't use a nav mesh. That's really cool. That's like what I'm wanting right now. Okay, so sine wave for the vertical. So I think we need a distance to the ground, right? Which means I need a raycast again. And I can never remember the raycast code despite using it 300 times. No, I don't have that. This, here we are. Okay, so get distance to ground. I think this. Wait. Oh, I know. I can just raycast down. Here we are. Do a raycast. That enabled, and then the Y will be like -10. I can just set that to be here. Collide with environment, and the Y on this ground raycast. So here we are, ground raycast. I think that's right. Okay, so then this is gonna site to upload levels from the Discord. Yeah, so the community can upload levels. That would be really fun, yeah. Just like have it forever going kind of thing. Okay, so I need a reference to you. The ready bar ground raycast. Wait, whoops. Wait, I should have 2. One for the ground, one for the air. And this one will just go down by like 1. That's like 100. It needs a better shape. I don't like how it just uses a line because then you can't see it when it's on the axis. Okay, so then we have this. Okay, here. So the ground raycast goes down by 1.
This one goes down by 10. And then, so that should check. I should be able to check if it's on the ground or in the air. And yeah, okay, so when it's in the idle state, let's just start with vertical, right? So, air raycast, okay, that could just be called this. I don't need that. There, dot y equals negative fly height. Wait, no, minimum fly height. And I don't need you. Oh, I need some variance actually. Yeah, let's do export var fly height variance. So that way different ones will fly at different amounts. Or is there a way you can just sample, can you just get like, or is it simplex noise? Yeah. Can I just use this somehow? Configure octaves, yeah. Get noise. Oh, you can get 3D noise, damn. Here's a brief usage. Here's various positions and dimensions. Let's just get a little bit of a random value. So I'll just say 1.0 for the fly height variance. And then I can be like plus equals fly height variance. We got that. Fly height variance. Oh, random range, that's what I'm doing. So I need to randomize this. Yeah. Maybe there. Plus equals, and then do the same thing for max. There we go. All right, so that gives me a little bit of a variance on that. You're vegan, so you probably care about the environment. Individual action in stopping plastic pollution is a waste of time, opposed to convincing politicians. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like an expert environmentalist, but like, it does something at least, you know? Like, most people aren't going to go to court and like lobby to change corporations and stuff, but they can like use less plastic, which is, you know, it's not much compared to everything, but like it's something. Why not, you know? Okay, so if ground raycast dot is colliding, then I want to fly up. Go up. Else, if it's not colliding, let's see. Oh, I have no way to. I have no way of checking my height. Actually, hold up. Let's see. I should just do. Yeah, what am I thinking? This should probably just go down like a large amount, shouldn't it? Because with a raycast, you can do get distance, right? Distance? No, what is it? Distant? How do you use this root class? I haven't used this in so long. Cast do collide with, is colliding, get collision point. Oh yeah, I can just do that. Okay. So I'll just set you to be, wait, I want rate, oh, I want air, what am I thinking? Here we go, air raycast. All right, so that'll shoot 100 down. And then I can just check air raycast, get rid of that. Air raycast is colliding, and dot get what is it? Let's see, distance to ground, I think. Dist to ground 0. And then we just check.
if, what is it, get collision point. Ground equals this, get the collision point dot y, and then get our position, or our position equals origin. So we do our position, y minus that. So we should be above it, right? So get the collision point. Yeah. It should be impossible for that not to be below it. Firefly and Fox will have lootable organs, yes. If it's colliding, then set the distance to the ground to that. Yeah, right? Should be fine. Or I could just set this to be 100. There we go. And then collision point, our position. Yeah, okay. I think that works. Okay, then I need to, if position dot y is less than minimum fly height plus, wait, ground height, this is what it should be, ground height equals 0, then ground height equals this, that's what I want. Okay. Alright, so we have the ground height. Yeah, we just get the y. Right, cool. There we go. If our position is less than the minimum fly height plus the ground height, go up. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be using a... Am I going to be using a character mover for this? I don't think so. I mean, I have one set up automatically for NPCs, but I guess I could disable gravity on it. Set move back. I'll have to add in something. Yeah, 3D move back controller or something. Here. Set move back. Set 3D move back. Let me do that. And let me do that. For flying units. There. And I will have to set its gravity to 0. Thing is that's not going to use drag. Maybe I should set up a completely different thing then. I might have to set up a new character mover. Man, that's annoying. I have all this code, but I can't use most of it. I'll have to think of that. I don't have wall jumping or sliding right now. Alright, well, let's just write the code. Let's just figure out the logic first, and I can do that other stuff later. So our position on y is less than, so if we're below our minimum height, right, then we need to go up. Else if our position dot y is greater than minimum fly. Max fly height, right? Then we need to go down, right? Else oscillate. So fly height, we'll have this. This will be current fly height. And I guess I put a space before it. There, that should. Space after it. That gives me exactly one match. Oh damn, that's annoying. Problem with using, yeah, using similar sounding or similarly spelled words. Okay, so current fly height is going to be sine. Let's see, equals sine of time, I guess. What do I do? Get ticks, milliseconds. Okay, so that's the current time. And then oscillate speed or something. This times would be max minus min. There. And then I need an oscillate rate. Or hover oscillate rate equals .2, right? Let's try that. And I can do that in here. There we go. Okay, so current fly height is going to be that. I just say min fly height. And then max fly height. Okay. Alright, so that should give me a good height to aim for, right? Then I could say like go up or something. Current fly height, and then let's see. Fly, let's see, up, back, I don't know, fly, back, vertical back, or power equals our position dot y minus current fly height. So let's see, if we're at 20 and we want to go to 10, that's going to say 10. Okay, so never mind, hang on. Put it this way. If we're at 20 and our goal is 10, then that's going to pull us down. Let's see. Current fly height minus that. 20, 10. So I would say negative 10, so it's pulling us down with negative 10. Okay, cool. That's what I want. Now let's see. I want like a maximum force to this. So we'll go faster the farther we are, and then it'll slow as it gets closer, right? Should work, I think. I mean, I could just try for a constant speed or something. Right? I could just say sine of that. Let's start with that, and then I can do something different. Okay, so that's going to control our up and down. Process cycle state. And then I guess I do 3D set. A bunch of, oh cool. Getting political here. Of course, this is the kind of political everyone likes. Okay, let's see. What's next? Hey, what's up, Zenice? Zenice. Working on the Pyrofly AI right now. Right now I'm just trying to get it to fly up and down smoothly. So it's gonna go up and it's gonna like hover at a certain spot. So then I guess what I'll do is AI character mover dot set 3D move vector to 3, I guess I'll just say 0, and then I'll say like vertical power and then 0.0, right? I think that's just going to give us a flat 1 though. Frox is done. I did finish that, yeah. So let's drop this in here. See how much this works with just default code. Let's see. All right, so it's this guy. And there's no setup for alerting or anything right now. What? Okay, hold up. That's not right. What are all these errors? Oh god damn, this stupid ragdoll shit's gonna keep messing me up. Died is already connected to given method kill in that object. What? Where's this? What are you on? So this is NPC. Which one are you? Okay, so this is on... What? I should just delete the frogs in here because that's giving me error spam that's messing me up. Okay, alright, so that should get rid of the ragdoll issue. Died is already connected to given method kill in that object. Where? I'm connecting it here, and this is the base NPC script, right? If I go to you, I have this script. Is it just, what? Extends NPC, and then maybe that's what's doing it? It's because I'm calling it in the superclass, but that shouldn't do anything because I'm overriding it with ready. Yeah, that's, oh, that's so annoying. I want to call the superclass, but I can't. Let's see. Let's see. Print character name. And you are Pyrofly. There we go. Fly height variance, yeah, that's fine. Maybe just plus factor plus. Oh wait, what? Why is it not? Okay, so it's. What the hell? Why is it running this code? How is it running that code? I'm overriding it here. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's running both of these. But how? Right, I guess I'm forced to use the, I don't know why. It shouldn't be possible that it's running this, because the subclass is overriding that. Ah, I hate that. Okay, whatever, I'll just use ready hook, fine. That's what it's there for. Music synced up. I'm just a pro streamer. Okay, whatever. Okay, so it's going up and down. Is there gravity effect? I mean, I took off gravity, so it shouldn't. Right? We have, and it's not jumping, so gravity's set to nothing. I could print this. This, okay. Or I could print ground height too, also. Let's see that. That ground height is completely broken. Why is ground height broken? What the hell? This, I'm using airway cast, which points down, right?
Air ray cast, okay. Ground height equals that, right? Is it hitting? Is it colliding? Is this collision mask set to environment? Just to bodies, that should be fine. Oops. I'm saying negative 100. Whoops. I get it. I check it's colliding, and I print that. Let's see if it's actually colliding, because then that would explain it. Yeah, it is. It is colliding. Why is it giving me... What? Oh, have I not set up the collision on this? That's probably why. I mean, this says exclude parent though, so it shouldn't be able to collide with itself. Maybe it's colliding with one of these things, or the hitbox or something. Probably. Okay, so let's just put you on the right layers here. You will be on characters, and you will have you will collide with environment and characters. It's still giving. Oh, it is giving it. Yeah, ground height is at 0 probably. Duh. Okay, wait, that's right. Yeah, that's right. The ground is at 0, so of course it's gonna give 0. So now what I need is... Okay, so that is correct. Never mind, I'm done. So, what I need to do... Let's see. Print below min height. Above max height, and then print oscillate. Something's probably bugged with that. Oh, wait, no, that should be right. Wait. That plus min height. There we go. Frickin' this. There. That's what it should be. I wasn't adding the base. That's still going down. Above max height, below min. It's accelerating super fast. Is that what's causing it? Or is it... Because it just shows me shoot past them both, and then I'm below and then I'm above, right? So if I go into the character mover code, that's what I want. Do I want AI character mover? I don't think I need it. I don't think I even need AI character mover. I could totally just use regular character mover here. Oh, but I am expecting a reference to that in the NPC script. Okay, never mind. That's just setting that. Then we go into the process, and all I'm doing is so it's doing move accel times the current move vector. So it is accelerating, and there's no drag affecting it. 3D drag is something I should add. So under drag section, export var drag is 3D, is false. And then if I go down, drag vector if drag is 3D. Equals vector 3 dot 1 times drag. Oh, I know, I could put this here. Then I could say if it's not 3D dot y equals 0. There. What? Why is, what was that? Is that Aragon? Okay, good. So then I can go here and say it uses 3D drag. Let's see if...
I will have NPC characters like shopkeepers. Hell yeah. Now it doesn't work at all. Why? Why? The hell? Is it just going in the wrong direction? Well, if the current fly height is below it, then it should be positive, right? Damn it. Low minimum height, fly up. So why is it not working? So I'm doing drag vectors 3D, yep. Okay, so it's got this, minus velocity times drag vector, and then we add on the gravity vector, but that is, where is gravity vector set? If we're grounded, then it's this. It's giving a slight downward force when we're on the ground. But if we're not on the ground, it's going to be gravity times that, which is 0. Let's see. Something's going on here. It doesn't have enough acceleration to get off the ground, I guess. I could just try making this bigger, so like, don't get the sign, but just instead get the whole thing. Organs from only the happiest people. Why? Min height. Why aren't you flying? Hate this. Why don't you accelerate up? 3D, move vector. Alright, let's just do this. Oops. So what our current fly height is. Actually, it's below, so that means it's just our max height. I don't care about ground height. We got that current fly height, which is going to be a large number, right? Maybe like 10 or 15, right? Do I have a snap vector or something? Is that what's going on? Is there a snap vec? Yes, there is. Snapback is this. Okay, how is that set? That's probably what's doing it. If we're grounded and not being knocked back. Var use snap equals true. How did it work before when I wasn't using drag? I don't understand. I guess it just gave a powerful enough force. Okay, where are we determining the snap vector? Where is it? It was... Damn, here it is. There we go. Okay, now we can see it oscillating. It's going really weird. Let's hide the print statements. Let's cut you var t equals that. I can say t equals that. Hide you. Okay. I want to see what t is. Print t. I think that's going fast.
Careful, man.
What? Okay, so it's moving pretty slow. It's actually really slow. Not faster. Let's just say 1.0. Leave it at that. Okay, so we got T. That's good. The problem is that it's not max times minus min times T. Maybe that's what I want. Okay, so it like shoots up and then it starts glitching back and forth. It like, yeah, it's just weird. Maybe it's because I'm deliberately offsetting my stick range. So this should be like min. Let's see. I don't know if I care for that, but let's see. Yeah, it like jitters weirdly. What the hell? What if I left gravity on? What if I put gravity at like 10? Oh, come on, one block. And you always off. Yeah, it's like once it gets to there, it like just glitches out a bunch. I think maybe I should be calculating the fly height outside of these print statements. Right here. Okay, this, I'm just gonna move this, right? Oh, and I definitely want an offset time, a random offset time.
We are a band named Hello. Thank you for listening to us. We worked
I
hard
could
on
just
this
do
album.
random range from 0 to
We hope
1.
you enjoy.
And then I add that to U. That way, wait, is that? No, it should be 2 pi. That's right. 2 times pi. There we go. So that way I get, each unit will oscillate at a different rate. Like in the chat about organs right now. Okay, so now what I need is, instead of checking if our position is below min height or whatever, I check the fly height. If it's less than the fly height, then we go up. If it's greater than the fly height, wait, that's gonna give me jitter too, because then it's gonna get to the point and then like start going like that. Whatever, let's just see. If it's, wait, I don't even need to do this. What am I thinking? I can just put this here. Current fly height, yeah, just leave that. What does that look like? Yeah, it's definitely kind of jittering, but you can see it's moving nicely. If I could just like smooth that out, that would actually be kind of cool. Actually, I almost like how it's doing that. Like that seems like something a fly would do. Oh wait, never mind, it's glitching out. Okay. Actually, I need to see what its height is at. What if I did sine here? If you interpolate, that's true. That's not just going away right now. I thought I was with the way I'm doing acceleration, but it's like, why is that? it seems like it's going way under the fly height of 10. Like, let's see, print, what's your position? So, yeah, now it's going to like 5. Why is it going to 5? Your min height is it's 10, yeah. So, what the hell? The problem is I'm kind of locked in with how my previous movement code is, which is messing me up. See what it's giving me for this. Shouldn't be some weird value. Yeah, it's 10. Why is that dropping down to 5? Do I have a math error? Yeah, what? I must have a math error. It's saying the fly height is 5. Oh, because sine goes from negative to positive. That's why. Oh, right. Sine goes from negative to positive. So I actually need to divide that by 2. Aha. Ah, yeah. Okay, hold up. Let's get rid of this. Fly height, right? And we can just do this, and then just add the oscillate to it. What do I want? Is that what I want? Because I feel like fly height, random variance. Let's see, oscillate amount. And that'll be like, let's say 2, right? Okay, okay, I got that. Now I go down here and get rid of you. Instead, I'll just say current fly height equals t times, because t is just sampling time. That's it, really. T times, let's see. What is it? Fly oscillate amount plus fly height. That's it, right? That should be fine. So if I set the fly height to 12, come on. Then it should oscillate by 2, and it'll have a random range. It'll like offset that by a max of like 1 in either direction at the start, so that every fly will fly at a different, slightly different height. T is looking good when I test it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now it's getting the right range to be in. It's just not, it's not moving properly in my movement code, right? So what if I set U to be this, right? So we have this value. So this is gonna be like, let's just print it. We'll see. This is directly setting our vertical like vector by some power, right? So if whoops, I hit the wrong button. Move. Oh, here we are. So it's like still giving me a really tiny amount when it's getting close, which should be way smaller, right? I want it to like shrink down to nothing. What if I multiply it by itself? Or I divide it by some value? So like I say, this divided by 10.0. Not still giving jitter. It just like goes even more crazy when it gets farther. I feel like it should never be positive. I know. Yeah. It should only ever go up, because gravity, you can just let gravity pull it down, right? I can clamp this to 0 and 1.0. And it should just counteract gravity. Whatever's going to counteract gravity, when it's above that flight amount, it should just do whatever's going to, which I don't know what that's going to be. I'll have to do some math for that. Oh, then gravity's pulling down super slow. Okay, let's give some more gravity. 40 on gravity. Does that work? What the fuck? Why does it move down so slow? Kind of jitters on the way up, and then on the way down, it's just... What? Like, I don't fall like that. Why does this fall like that? Huh. Change the oscillation rate. Whoa, no. Not that. The rate. So let's make it 2. It's just a regular enemy Pohi. Okay, so it goes down. Why does it fall so slow? Is it... Oh, it's because it's using drag. Drag is affecting the... Damn. What if I took that off? I made it so drag doesn't affect it on the vertical. What happens then? And then it goes really high. Okay. Definitely more natural looking, but the let's see. The fly power is too much. Let's see. I could take off. Let's see. Height, offset. I could get that offset. Did I? Don't know if I copied that. Oh right, I can do that. That's cool. Alright, so we'll do this divided by 10. And then let's try. We just use like way less power on this. And I could like clamp that to 0.1 maybe. Still goes really high. Really, why is that so powerful? It's ridiculous. I clamp you to just like 0.1. It just doesn't care. Oh, it's because, right, it's because it's normalizing it, duh. I don't want that. How do I set you to not normalize? Sigh. Yeah, I'm not going to normalize it. And let's see. I could add a parameter for this. Normalize is true or something. If normalize that, it's probably a good thing to do anyways. Let's see. Where am I setting this now? Here. This. False. There we go. Don't normalize you. There. Now it can't get off the ground. here. Okay. Plate power, that. Get rid of that. Let's just see. So it's no, not you. Still give me 0.1. Okay, right. 1.0. What does that give? Load. Now it's what? Wait. It was just working a second ago. What? Is it because I'm not normalizing it anymore? What? But I didn't change anything. Okay, now it's working. Because I'm not normalizing the vector, it's... What? But I'm putting 1 in there. It shouldn't matter. I'm so confused. What? Can I get the code I actually want? What? Alright, to print this. Just print this. Let's see what this is giving. It's giving 1. Right? And if I don't normalize it, what? Oh my god, stop. I don't want to open that scene. Oh, wait, was I... No, I'm passing in 1. I'm passing in 1. See, it's clamping to a value of 1. It's just... It's the same thing, what? Like, it was giving the exact same thing there. See, when I don't normalize it, I say false there. Set 3D move vector, right? This. Normalize is true by default, right? Normalize, it sets the move vector to this. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I have to actually set it to something. There. That's why. I wasn't skipping the code that actually sets it. 83 fell. Okay, so now it still goes up. Right, there we go. Right, now I need to drop the value. I'm not an idiot. No, every programmer hates themselves. Okay, 0.1 is still too low though, weirdly. Chest cavity mod for Minecraft. No, I haven't. Sounds hilarious though. Okay, that's better. But still too much. Huh, I would see that mod. I wonder if how old is it? I wonder if it was inspired by me. Okay. Oh, then it hits the ground, yeah. It needs to have a little more force. Based on distance. Let's see. Where is it? What am I thinking here? This is definitely inspired by yeah, this was definitely that's hilarious. That's really funny. They set up, wow, they got all the organs and stuff for every mod. Wow, looks like it's very popular. Huh. I would be very curious if they were actually inspired by me or if they just came up with this on their own. That's funny. Belongs to Microsoft. Okay, what do I want to do here? So when we're below it, we need to go up. I think we need a certain amount of power on here, right? Like this is always giving 0.2, right? And like once, it like will only once drop to that. I think what I need to do, instead of that, I need to say like 0.1 or something. When it's below or something. Let's see. Ooh, kind of like that. Hang on. Yeah, it needs to like slow down more though, based on distance. Yeah, it's still overpowered or underpowered. Oof. So it goes up and then it drops, which is weird. Yeah, creating a flying enemy. I'm just trying to get it to hover right now. But it's like behaving weirdly. What is this shit? Oh, I don't want it to. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I don't want it to. I'll say 0.1 to 0.2. What if I did that? So that way when it's going up it uses 0.2 and then when it's going down it uses 0.1 to slow itself, right? Yeah, okay, hold up. Wait, what? Why is it saying 0.2 still? Wait, that's for going up. Okay, so... Oh, wait, what? Huh, that's... Why is it working better now? Wait, what? It's just like... Oh, that's behaving weird. I don't like that. Why is it... Yeah, what? It's like doing some weird stuff with its acceleration. Its velocity. So when you're looking for a job, you pick a city you want and move forward and look for jobs there. Yeah, basically. I didn't want to move somewhere where I didn't know anybody. Of course I did end up doing that for my job, but yeah, I would try to go somewhere you actually want to live. Like everyone says you should focus on your career and like while you're young, you know, build up your career and stuff. That's a great way to be miserable and not have any memories of your youth. Good memories. What sort of design for the enemy model? This kind of stuff. I'm just trying to get like a nice, like, fat, like, heavy looking hover. What if I did that? Like, I just had it. It's like 0 when it's dropping, and it goes like, I do 1.0, divide that by 10. Let's see. Yeah, that, it's like completely overshooting is the problem. I need to like, need to make it so it doesn't overshoot. So 0.5. Distance, height offset, divided by, what if I did like 20? You won't be able to fly with its organs, but I do have plans for like cool stuff to add with it. Oh my god, why does it do that? It's like the way it works with its hover is really weird. Like it's just going too far. I like, that's what I want. What it's doing right now, I kind of like how it's going up and like falling and stuff, but it's just completely overdoing it. Keeps overshooting like that. Yeah, like it expands and then it overshoots its height. I just need to figure out, I think I just need to figure out the right value. So it doesn't like drop so much. Yeah, see when it drops, it like shoots up and then it drops so much. Oscillate on the lowest point a bit up and then add some flaps to let it rise to the highest limit. Oh, what if but if our position dot y, oh, it's because it's doing it's because it's trying to oscillate, but it's not allowing it to oscillate. It should just be, what if I said I use the oscillate for like the acceleration or something, right? Hang on, what if I did that? So t, it just tries to get to its fly height, right? So instead of this, I say this. I say this, fly height equals clamp t to 0 to 1 to 1.0, and I can multiply t times 0.3 or something, right? Oh wait, I don't think I'd have a way of like controlling that though. I think I got a better way of doing this. I think I got a better idea. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to use oscillate. I will have it accelerate when it's below a certain height, and then it will not accelerate on the way back down until it's below a certain max height, it'll accelerate. If it's above, then it won't accelerate. Hold up. Let's see. Fly height. I want this plus, I guess, oscillation amount, right? Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We need our position, right? We have our position, we have ground height. We need the vertical power. Okay, so I have the fly height plus the oscillation amount. If our position dot y is less than that, and we need to get what our velocity is. Let's see. And AI character mover dot velocity dot y. There we go. Let's get that. Vert is that. So if our velocity, hang on. If our velocity is negative, no. Happy New Year, Bob Zulu. So if we're wanting to go up, right? If we're below the oscillation amount and our velocity is less than or equal to 0.0, then we want to go up. It's going to equals 1.0, whatever. And then, if we are if our position is greater than fly oscillation amount plus the oscillation amount, and our velocity is greater than 0, then we will set the power to equals 0.0. And and let's set that at 0.2. So now it should give that cool weighty look, hopefully. If I logic that right. Nope, okay, fuck you. What? Okay, so it keeps oscillating. Yeah, it's oscillating. I probably logicked this wrong, and it's giving me, it's probably just not giving me the right thing right now. Okay, yeah, it would just give me 1 there. So it's just not actually running either of these codes. So if our position is less than that, and our vertical velocity is less than 0. Oh, wait. Oh, I should, hang on. I should have this be a variable set outside of the state. There. And I can just be like, you. Right? Hang on, vertical power, this is what I want. If vertical power is negative, then we're going to set it to be the positive 0.2. If it's greater, then do that. I don't need velocity, do I? There. Should be it, right? So it goes up, then it drops, and then it comes back up. Yeah. Cool, okay. So now I just need to figure out the right power. And it should accelerate the less the closer it is, I think. And that equals that. Let's see, going up. I'll just say going up equals true. And then I can say by vertical power 0. If we're going up, there. Alright, so if we're below the minimum height, if we're below the minimum height, wait, yeah, if we're below the minimum height and we're not going up, then we go up. If we're otherwise, and we are going up, if we're above the max height and we're going up, set it to false. There. And then I get this. Hold up, bathroom real quick. Okay, back. All right, so we're going up. Then I need to figure out power based on distance. So let's get the height offset. If going up, we're going to get that. Let's see, I want you here. If we're going up, get our height offset, so our current fly height minus our position. That will always be positive in this code. So I could just, let's see, fly vert power equals clamp height offset to 0.2. and height offset. Let's say divide by 20. Is that going to be good? So that way so if we're 20 units, then 1, I'll give 1. If we're 2 units, that'll give 0.1, right? So for 4, it'll give 0.2. Alright, and then it'll start to slow down. Maybe I should do even less. Whoops. Damn it. Oh, let's see. No, what the fuck? Print if we're going up. What? Okay, so we are going up. Going up is true, that means we're doing this. That means I need to print you. What? Height offset. Current fly height. Oh, I don't want that. I want fly height plus this. There, that was a problem. Okay. Okay. So get rid of you. Or actually, I want to print you. Okay, so then it falls and smacks down, right? So it's cool. It looks like it's not overshooting a whole bunch, which I like. Now what I should do is say, otherwise, let's do, I could do it the other way. What if I did that? Height offset, fly height, minus the oscillation amount. So that way if the goal is -20 or -10 and we're at, or it's 10 and we're at 15, then it's going to give -5. Okay. And I can say this will be 0.2 and this will be 0. What if I did that? So it goes up. But, oh, that's pointing down. Absolute value. I need the absolute value of that. So that's pointing down. There. Oh no, come on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think I can just say, what if I just decrease the gravity on this? So instead of that, it's 10. Let's try that. Duh, of course it's gonna, I need to like a better curve. Oh, gravity's, yeah, right, because now it's not fighting gravity, it's gonna keep flying up. Alright, I think 40 was a good amount for that. It's just that when you fall, maybe I need to set the amount to like 0.1. No. I don't like that. It doesn't look as fun, right? Like it has this really fun look when it like falls and then like for a bit and then goes back up. Maybe I just need to decrease the like the oscillation amount so it starts up right away. So it's going there. Or maybe I just need to allow more power on the end, which gives it more of that, and then it falls farther. But what if I like really brought that out? Like really, whoops, no. Okay, so that's giving a nicer force. It's just too much range on it. So I think, what if I allow more force and let's see. Let's just try that. Yeah, that's never getting up 2.4 though. So I need to drop that. A lot of stuff here. Oh, what? Okay, so it's not starting soon enough. Yeah, so now it's hitting the ground. Why is that happening? That shouldn't be possible. That's so weird that if I scale that down even more, it gives less of a... It doesn't even hit the ground then when I scale it down more. What if I dropped the variance too? No, oscillation amount. Put that to like 1. Why not use a tween and directly set the position? I don't want to set the position directly. I like the way it looks with like the gravity of like you're flying and then you like fall for a bit. It's just that it's falling too much now. It needs to like have more force at the bottom. I could have a curve. I could just curve it. Let's try that. Export var vert power curve. Whoops, export curve. Oops. There. Okay, so vertical power curve. Go into you. Give me new. There we go. So add point. At 1, you're at max distance. At 0, you're right there. What if I did like that, right? And then I interpolate, right? So then I set this to 0.1, 1.0, right? So when we're at height offset, this needs to be divided by the oscillation amount, I think. Yeah. There. So that means if our offset is 2, and our oscillation amount is 2, then it should also give, so I just go back, oh wait, yeah, up here. Oscillation, if our height is 2 and our oscillation amount is 2, then that'll give 1.0, right? Then I say that's var t, and then I say vertical power equals, what is this, curve, what is it, curve? Vertical power curve dot, how do you write this shit? Does it just interpolate by t, right? Is that the right thing? Curve, I can't remember. Curve that point interpolate, right? Okay, there we go. So now I can set u, so I have 1 power at the bottom, and I'll like drop it. I feel like it should be more like that. So, let's say 1 at the bottom. 1 upward force. And then once it gets to like here, it like drastically drops off. So that's like 0.2 over there. Let's see how much it does. Oh, come on, dude. Why? It's gonna be 0. T. What is T? T is 1. Oh, right, it's gotta go to this end. That's why. Wish I could edit this on the fly instead of having to do it from code. Okay. There. Oh my god, now see it just shoots way off. Right? It's got too much power at the bottom. So I put you at 0.5 about. Still, way too much power. Okay, we need to... Give me this. Give me this. Where is... See, it just completely overshoots. Put you down to 0.25, how about? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work with dividing by the oscillation amount. It's going to be divided by a larger number. You have seen more granularity. Now it's going to be 0.01. Okay. I don't know what height it's getting to, but that's actually looking nice. Am I ever going to do a face reveal? Have you not watched my videos? Wait, why is that pushing? Is that pushing or is that just a bug? What was its fly height? It's 10, right? So I just need to print. What if I change this to like 20? Oh, and print its position, right? Why is it only going to there? It only goes to 9. Okay, I guess it's getting too low there. There. Okay, so that, now it's going to the correct height, but it's like, I need to see when it switches. Going up. Going up. There we go. I need to see when it's switching here. Do I have a bug with that? Ooh, that's too much. Yeah. Drop your oscillation amount to 1, and I gotta remember to code that better. Okay, so when it's below, it really needs to just like shoot up, right? What if I did by 10, huh? The problem is it's going to accelerate too much, though, if it's too far from it. Yeah, then it just, like, shoots way the fuck up. I need to maximize this at, like, that, so it never goes too fast. Oh, but I also need to limit it. I need to limit its max Y velocity, too. Yeah, what if I just do something with I just need to like clamp the Y velocity so it doesn't like I'm probably just completely overworking this and this is really dumb and not gonna work great. like, this is actually, how long have I worked on this? This is like such a dumb thing to be trying to get right. I should just hard code some stuff. Like, yeah, I should just hard code some stuff. What am I thinking? Like, disable gravity in this state. Just disable gravity. Just disable gravity. Just get rid of all this stuff. Just don't use any of this stuff. Just do... Get the T of the sign. And then... Oh, that's gonna give that jitter. How do I deal with the jitter then? Because I want that nice smooth look. I could use the curve also. Set its position directly. I can't. I'm just like, then I can't do like collisions and stuff with ceilings. That's what I'm worried about. Or like, it's not gonna like behave nicely with walls. And like, if I just set it directly, I just want it to move up and down. Yeah, what if I just said that? Like we just say. Ah, yeah, okay. Here, we got this. Right? This code is nice. I like this code. And we just say the vertical power. We just get this, and we just say we get the offset, and we get T, and we divide by the oscillation amount. Wait, fly height plus oscillation. I don't want that. I need to figure out if we're below. Hang on. So if we're below, yeah. If we're below, then we're going up. If we're going down. Okay, then we're going down. Equals true. If we're going up. Our max height equals this. Min height equals this. And then we say min height is greater than this. Oops, we're greater than max height if we're less than the minimum height. Then, okay. Then I need to check if we're going up, get our offset. The max height. Get the max height. Okay. We need to get the offset between our position and the max height, so that'll give like whatever it is. So if it's like 12 and we're at 10, that'll give it 2. And then if it's divided by oscillation amount, that'll give 1 when we're 1 away. Okay, so that gives us the T. If our height, if we're going up, I think I can just put this, hang on, I could put this out here. Okay, so goal height equals max height. Do I even want to do the oscillation amount? Or do I want to be like, go to like a certain position and then just kind of waver there? I could just set T instead of trying to get to it directly to a position. Do I want to just do T? I don't know. Kind of want to use this sign because I like it. I like the sign. There. Then I don't have to deal with all this stuff. Oh my god, I can't decide what I want to do here. This, very annoying. Okay, I just want to delete everything and think again. A new way to do this. So we got T. Maybe work on horizontal interlude code, maybe. I just feel like I've almost got it here. So I just want T. Just want this T, right? What does this just look like in the first place if I just did that? No, that's not good. If we have T, it's just going here, right? And we have the oscillate rate, yeah, whatever. Is it using gravity? It's not, okay. Why is it like soaring up so much? Okay, yeah. Oh, that's just a really slow oscillation rate. Okay, now it's coming back down. And then it's going back up. What? Why does it keep going up farther than it's coming back down though? Okay, so I could do T divided by like 10.0. Let's see what this does. See, what's up with that? It like goes up and then it only comes down a little bit. That's really weird. What? Is there something wrong with the... Oh, is it because I'm adding something, random time offset? No, that's just all within sine, so it should be going... That's weird how it like goes up. Oh, it's because the velocity gets added on and then it's fighting with itself, basically. Oh, damn, that's annoying, yeah. Maybe I should leave a little gravity on and fight it. Okay. Alright, I think here I want to get a idle start position. Vector 3. I think I will just switch to I'll just switch to horizontal for now. This is too much. It's too much. Okay, so we have an idle start position. It's going to be our start position. So this is our position, and then I want to idle around it. Is that X? I don't know what that is. XFC. I have an idle position and I want to kind of randomly wander around it. So I guess I could have like a wander range. Sport var wander range 3.0, I guess. And then I'll say
We never said we were gonna play fair. Give it up.
sport var wander point or something. Hey Sammy. So I could say like, let's see, sport var wander change rate equals, let's say every 2 seconds. So u minus equals delta, okay? And then if wander time is less than or equal to 0.0, wander time equals wander change rate, and then wander position, okay? So we're gonna get u, and then we'll get, let's say vector 3 dot right dot rotated along the up vector by random range 0 to 2 pi, so 360 degrees, and then var equals that, and then let's see, what is it, wander range or something? Wander range, yeah. So we just multiply by that. Alright, so that'll give me a vector of that length pointing, oh wait, I need to randomize that, hold up, offset times random range, maybe wander range, I guess I could just say, yeah, 0 would be fine, 0 to wander range, that's fine, and then this is just the Twitch soundtrack lo-fi playlist here. So that gives me a random position, offset, and then I just say idle start position plus offset, right? Let's see, wander to, yeah, just do wander position equals that, right? Actually, I should just leave this as 0 or negative or something, so it'll give me a new one right away. Yeah, I don't have to write that code twice. Or maybe I should just put it down here, function get new wander position, or calc new. There. Okay, so that'll calculate into wander position. Oh, and then I have to set this time, right? There. Okay, so that gives me a position to go to. Now I could say var move vec equals. Yeah, okay, so new move vector equals, what is it, wander position minus start position. Okay, and then I want to move vec dot y equals 0, vec equals move dot normalized. Okay, so that gives me the move position. There we go. And I can pass that in. Don't want to normalize it because I'm going to mess with the y. Hey, baddie bad. Okay, and then I also want to set us to be walking. So let's see. Character mover dot is walking. Oh, dot set is walk. How do you set walking? There we go. So it'll move slow, and it should just wander to random positions, right? Wander to new. Okay. I have no idea how far it's going. Oh, that's not right. Okay, idle start position equals this. The wander range is 3. What the hell? Oh, wait. I want idle start position. No, wait. This should be idle start position. This should be our position. There. That's what the problem is. I think. Yeah. Then it goes to there. That might actually be kind of fine, because it's just a fly. And I could just turn up the wander rate or something. Yeah, what if I turned up the wander rate to like, also delete that print because that's annoying. Okay, turn up the wander rate to like 0.5. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like that. It just kind of like buzzes around, right? Yeah, okay, I like that. That's quick. Okay, so now I need to get it to fly. What if I just had to go up to its fly height with like a set speed? Let's see. If our position dot y is less than fly height, then vec dot y equals 0.3. Else, oh, otherwise, yeah, there, and that's it. I just did that. Whoa. Oh no, that's not good. Why is it doing that? Oh, there's no gravity. Duh. Okay, hold up. I need gravity. Again, let's see. I used PowerShell for this. Oh, now it's not powerful enough to overcome the gravity. No, give me your script here. What, do I have anything? Okay, no, that's, okay, that is set through, okay, that's good. But your, oh, it's because it's set to walking speed, right. So if I just said 1.0, what if I did that? Okay. Oof, I don't like that. If I drop the power, like 6, will that work? It just needs to kind of hover around that point. That's actually really awful trying to hit. Oof. That actually looks completely impossible to shoot. Why? Huh? And the fly height is 20. Yeah, I need, the wander needs to be way better because that is actually awful. It's actually awful. What? What? Hold up. Did I? It's below. It says, oh, whoops, I got that wrong. It says that, and then it should be above. Okay, there it says below, then it says above, and then it says below. It should be going up. Oh my god, why is it like so weird? What if I drop the gravity by like half? I don't know why it's like so slow to like change direction. Oh, now it just, yeah, completely overshoots. And then, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yep. I could try giving more power, because then it'll, no, less power. Okay. Have it move quickly between static points that change every few seconds. That's a good idea. Oh, then that's not enough power to overcome it. Be making a small engine. How many transforms per handle would be considered good? I don't know, I've never done engine dev. I'm not the person to ask for that, sorry. Check Twitter, I don't know, probably try to find some engine dev people. Why is this? So that's not enough power at 6. Something at 6? It seemed like it was enough to actually overcome that. Yeah. Then it could actually overcome. But then it like immediately drops. And it's like, why is it coming back down again? Do not like that. I could have like a programmatic, like separate thing where it's not using acceleration or something. So there it's using walking. Alright, let's just try, I'll take off gravity. But then I need some kind of drag. Damn. My username? I don't know, I was making a RuneScape account when I was a kid and I didn't know how to type, so I just had the M key and the IZ key a bunch. Using the tools available to me. How can I make this work? The wandering is fine. It's just, I mean, it's bad, but what if I just set it? What if I just set it to be 3D? Hang on. Like, okay, hold up. Wander position has got to be. Wander position dot y. Look. Oh no, we said this one's y to the fly height, right? And then we just move to that. And then I get rid of u and I just say this, right? Then it does that. Why does it do that? Oh, wait, what am I doing? That's not what I want. Wander position, y equals fly height. That's what I want, not the move vector. Duh. And it's like moving to those points. Then I want to take off gravity. And let's say gravity 0, and we do 3D drag. So we effectively need that, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that works. And then every time it gets a new drag position, it should also be Wait, actually that could work. Just having it like randomly wander like this, because it's gonna fly down and land. And that's your opportunity to shoot it. When it's in the air, it's a pain to hit. I kind of like that idea. I might keep that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So wander range is 3. The wander change rate, let's put you up to 1.0. Okay, so it changes, okay, it's like moving around to different points. It's not moving erratically enough. It was better with, yeah, it was better with 0.5. And I think I should take off, don't have it walk, but just slow down its overall speed or something. Set walking. So in here, move acceleration, max speed, let's drop you to like half, right? And then also when I get the wander position, where, here. Hey Zippy, I'm working on the Pyro Fly, which is a giant fly that will land and shoot fire everywhere. So this, alright, fly height will then be plus, what is it? Fly height random variance. So it'd be range of that negative to positive. Okay, there we go. that'll give me a random height as well. And my random variance, let's set that to 2. Just, okay, that's weird. What does is walking do? Give me your code. Cool. Set is walking. Okay, set walking, that says is walking is true. Where is this used? If we're walking, we just scale down the movement vector. Huh. Which I guess decreases things like acceleration and stuff. Let's drop the acceleration to half too. Let's drop, what was my walking speed? Oh yeah, it was significantly less. So let's just say 120. Okay, and let's try this. Perla noise to the random behavior. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just, I haven't done that before with stuff, so actually, that kind of works. So I'm not really sure how that would, yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, what the heck was that? What? What was that? Some weird bug. I don't know what that was. But yeah, that kind of works.
I hold her face between my hands and run my thumb across her lips.
I think I should have it like rotate randomly also.
Forever. It's infinite.
Like, hang on, so, yeah, this, okay, get rid of you. And then I say, stuff about perma noise, cool. I could look into it. Just, I don't know, I feel like it's good enough right now and I don't want to mess with it, I want to do something more fun, you know? Okay, so we got, let's see, var, rotation, correction, oh wait, rotating right, equals false or something, or true. Yeah, we'll rotate to the right, okay. When we set the state, we're going to set that equal to random I mod 2 equals 0. I don't know any other way to get a random true or false. Okay, so rotating right, we need a rotation speed. Turn speed, idle, turn, speed. What do I do? 30? 2 degrees, 2 radians. 30 degrees a second. Yeah, that seems fine. Just kind of want it to slowly spin, you know? If rotating right, we do one thing, otherwise we do the other. So what's this? What is it? Rotation dot y plus equals turn idle turn speed times delta, and that'll be, if we're rotating right, it's that. Else it's the other way. There. Thanks. Yeah. Kind of thinking that behavior. It is slowly rotating. It's cool. So it just kind of floats there. Yeah, so it should be just using a random amount, I guess. And it was going left that time, so I meant to, yeah, randomly chose left. So each one will rotate randomly. Okay, so now I need to get it to come down and land. So let's see. Time. The heck are those noises? Time to idle. If it spots a target, so I guess I could find the Frox code. let's see, what does it do when it spots an enemy? It's in the idle state. Target, choose target. No. Set idle. Process. If can see any target. There. State idle. Process idle. So if can see any target. Whoops. And set state land, I guess. State. But and time to idle. And time to idle is less than or equal to 0. Else time to idle minus equals delta, right? I guess I should just put this. If that is greater than 0, then we do that. There. Just in case. I mean, I doubt that would ever wrap around if I just let it always do that. I don't know, it's just a paranoia. Okay, so that'll, there we go. So that way when I switch back to this state, it will automatically do stuff. Okay, so now in the land state, it needs to choose a target. Where are we going? Back to the frogs. When we're in the prep state, what does it do? So it needs to raycast to the target and like choose a ground position next to it. I guess we let's see, we choose a target. Set state land, choose a target, return, right? If it, for some reason the instant is invalid, we return. Otherwise, we're going to say land position var position vector 3, and we're going to set that to be, I guess, whatever the heck its position is. Let me just say, oh, I needed some code. If it's going to get stuck on a wall, it has to be able to still land. I guess I could just set this to be equal to target dot global dot origin. There we go. All right, so we got the land position. Whoa, equals, not subtract. There we go. So now we're gonna go here. We're gonna say move to it, right? We're just gonna move straight to it here. This is land state. And the move vector equals our position. Let's see. Let's say false. No need to normalize. We'll just say direction to that. There. There. So we got the direction to the land position, and then we need to get our distance to it. Hang on. So let's see. Var equals. Yeah, actually, let's just do this. So we'll do this minus this. There. Okay, so we got the target position minus our position. Gives a move vector. Oh, wait. Land position. Duh, I don't need target position. Hey, what's up, Panther? How's it going? Alright, so we get that, and then we need to check, I don't know, like, if we're like 2 units from it, let's say. If check dot length squared is less than 4 then start moving down. Landing equals false, right? If landing equals true, there we go. And we reset that here, okay. So we're just gonna pick a land position, get the direction to it, and then we do that, right? If landing, then we do one thing, else we do another. We move towards the land position. Otherwise, we move down. Vector 3 dot down. If is on floor, then set state shoot fire. There we go. There, I did it. Then in the fire state, we just say, I don't know, time, shoot, fire, time, equals something. Pretty sure I'm doing something with this. That's cool, that I like. Oh, I did that in frogs, yeah. Current, shoot, 0. And so it'll shoot fire for, let's say, 3 seconds. And we'll say this equals the shoot fire time, this, that, minus delta. If that is less than 0, set state idle. There. And let's set that to like 2 seconds so I can test it easier. Okay, so it lands here, and then it breaks completely. Okay, that was messed up. Oh, I need to set U to be 0 in this state, right? That to vector 3 dot 0. Maybe I need to set it. I remember it was screwing up completely in other situations, so let's just set that. And I should do face direction. Dot face direction move vec. I should put that there, right? I don't really care. Oh, and pass in delta. There. That might have been it, but let's see. Fire. Switch to land. Alright, see, E3 fell. And idle. Let's get print so then I can know when stuff is happening. Okay, fire. What? There. Why does it instantly go to land? Okay, so it's ignoring my time to idle. That is less than that. Oh, right, I'm never setting that to be, idle. This should be current. There. For, let's say, 3 seconds. Nope, it's still doing it. What the hell? Where is it? Here. Okay, so if it can see any title, and this is, oh, right, I have to set this equals time to idle. There we go. That's what the problem was. Okay, so it's idling. Takes off, it idles. Okay. think it should face the target. Yeah, if it's in the idle state. There, yeah. Hey Fritz and Matt, how's it going? I can get rid of these prints, whoops. Okay, Alright, so when it's in the idle state, can't see any target. Target visible. You there, okay. Then, if we can see any target, we do that. If we're rotating, target visible, do one thing, else rotate idly in a direction. Target, then, what is it? Choose target, was it? When I set state land, yeah, it's choose target. Target, we have a valid target. Then get the direction to it and face that direction. Target dot global transform dot origin minus our position. Alright, that gives us a vec, and then we just have to say dot face in that direction. Alright, delta. There we go. Should work. Let's see. It's not working. Fuck. No, what? Why? Print here, okay. Oh, wait. If it is valid, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so now it's facing me. Cool. Comes into land. Okay. Turns too fast. Give me your turn speed. Drop it by like... Where is turn speed? What the hell? Is that not exported? Where's face direction? What does this use? Face direction. What? Where's this script? Is that not in here? What? Is that an NPC? Did I move that to NPC? I could have sworn that was in... No, that is in character mover. I was just calling it with that. Where the hell? Where's my code? Where's my code? Here. You. There. Oh, that's an AI character mover. Okay. So this has turn speed, right? Yeah. Why isn't that... Oh, why isn't that exported? Done. Let's see. And then that's going to be... Like... Let's have that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice. I will need a delay on that. Like an animation. I could just do that within the shoot fire state. So it like plays an animation and then it starts shooting fire. But that'll work. So I just need to add like an area, I guess. Let's see. Say, oh yeah, let's do that here, let's put you here, here. Scale that. I don't care, something like that. Okay, and then drop these under here. Oh, interesting. Why did that break it? Why? Why does that happen? Oh, am I set? Oh, I was set to use local. That's why. There we go. Okay. Maybe this could be bigger. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And then it'll go like that. How about raise tail, I guess. Lock your rotation in. Move you here. Lock you there. So we'll go like this. And then lower tail, whatever. There we go. So yeah, that's how it should be. And then all I have to do is in the fire state, let's see, fire particles. I can drop that under here. Let's see. No. Particles. You drew a point, I guess, or something, or maybe a sphere, right? Particles, fire particles. Time, let's see, emitting. Oh, I gotta do everything. That's so annoying. Quad, no, quad mesh, yes. Geometry, spatial, parameters, billboard, just do it like red, fire, whatever, test, sure, whatever, and then process material. Oh wait, I have fire particles already, don't I? That would be actually something I could use, don't I? It's this. How did I do fire? I don't want smoke, I want fire here. Oh wait. Yeah, I used a set sprite. I didn't use a, yeah, never mind. That worked. These are all flames. They aren't like that. Yeah, that wouldn't work well. Whoops, I want you. No, come on, that wasn't what I had highlighted. Okay, so this has to gravity, I think 1, like slightly up, right? And then I need initial velocity goes out, and direction doesn't matter, does it? I just need spread to be maxed. And then it'll go in all directions. And emission shape, maybe a sphere? Yeah, okay, with 1. And then I need this to be like 64 particles, like a bunch. And let's set the velocity at like 5. That's too small. 50. Too big. 20. That seems like the right size, but needs more particles. There. Right? Then it actually looks like you're in the area, right? If I doubled the speed but lowered the lifespan, so 0.5, yeah, I think that would work. So it's like there. Yeah, that looks insane. Okay, so now
could just have this, yeah, let's just have it as an area of effect. So that does that. Start fire. Let's see, fire particles here. Okay, so current shoot fire time. Let's see. So it's less than that, equals that. I think I should do plus. Let's see. Sport var shoot fire prep time equals 1.0 maybe. I will say animation player dot play raise tail. If it's greater than or equal to fire time. And then if it's, the raise tail could also trigger the particles actually. Yeah. I could say here, keyframe that on, and then also duplicate it, turn it off there. There goes that. Yeah. I like that. And I could put it like maybe one frame before. Oh, wait, this is the wrong animation. Wrong animation. Delete just this one. Please. Okay, drop you on here. Right there. And then also, no. Duplicate you to here and then stable you there. So we'll go like this. Nice, okay. So now, when we exit that state, I will say that, and then when we exit, I will say play lower tail, right? Alright, and after it's, no, yeah, okay. So after, if it's greater than fire prep time, then we will play, oh, I don't know, I guess that's gonna be for damage. Okay, so we do this, nice. Let's try. Okay, so it's hovering. It's gonna come into land. What? Okay, I fucked up the card. If it's greater, oh right, that's gotta be 0. There. I don't know if I coded that right. Okay, come in here. There, and then it shoots fire. Okay, that's not enough time for shooting fire. Shoot fire, prep time, 1, fire time, yeah. This, I think, should be like that. That's better. And then you get out of there. It's like, okay. Then that just becomes a raging inferno. Oh, I know what I need to do. Shoot fire time, fire stop time, and then that'll be like 1 second, right? If it's greater than that, then we do this. If it's greater than that, it's that, then we do that. Yeah, I am still IP Dream. I'm probably gonna stop soon. It's a Sunday. I want to take it easy. Okay, so it does that. Shoots out an inferno. Lowers its tail, takes off. Okay, cool. I don't like how fast its turn speed is though. Oh, and I need to get rid of that curve. I'm not using you. Okay.
want to export. Oh, those are exports. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. And then yeah, add a damage area. Hang on, bathroom break. Alright, so now I just have to make it do damage. So I need an area, let's see. Area, you will get... I guess you will mass 2 hitboxes. I really need to set up a utility method for this, because this is not good the way I get hitboxes. Let's see, turn on fire particles, let's see. Okay, you're out to there. Let's make you a little larger, like for that. That seems good. Oh wait, if you're just on the cusp, you won't get hit. And this will have to place a scorch mark definitely, and place down little fires around and stuff. Okay, so let's see, this will be the fire area. And then I'll say, let's see, fire particles, disable now, fire area. Also don't need the ground raycasting, you already do. Okay, so now let's look under explosion.
Yeah, got your Zerg right
Oh,
here.
thanks to the raid, huh? Well, let's see, Ray, what were you up to? What's up? So on the explosion, I need the way it does. Okay, so it tracks all of these. It tracks every hitbox, right? So things hit there, there, there. Okay, so get unique objects from hitboxes or something. That'll be under utility. So we have this, get transform, get hit. So I need function get characters from hitbox list. Hitbox it is. Get unique characters from hitbox list. Oh yeah, what were you working on, Hala? C-Ray. So we got hitboxes, that's an array. Wait. Things hit, okay, so, and then we return things hit. No, things hit dot values, is it? Yeah. Okay, so our position, don't care about that. For data in results. Results, oh, in hitbox. Oh, wait. This is a list of collision data, isn't it? Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't need that. Valid, yeah, I don't care about that. If, okay, Okay, so this is collision data. Or let's see, list of collision data. There, data and list of collision data. Let's see, our collision data equals. Wait, I don't think that's something you can, yeah. No, wait, actually I think that should just be an array of hitboxes, yeah. So for each of these, if a hitbox is not a hitbox, okay, then skip it. And if its root is null, then do that. Okay, then thing hit equals this. And get its root, there we go. Thing hit equals its root. If is in that, continue, otherwise, things hit, let's see, string. Thing hit, convert that to a string, store it in there. There, okay, there we go. Or I could just make the area tagged as fire, and then the player would automatically hurt themselves just standing in it. I kind of like that idea. It's like working within my original code better. We have an environment effect manager right here. And then we just say it's masked to effects. And then I could be like firefly here, fire area. All I need to do is put you on the effects layer, right? Let's see, how is acid pulled down? So this is, it's in an acid group and it's on the effects layer. So then I could just go to here and put you in the fire group, right? Let's see, is fire already a group? Fire. That does not seem like it's taken up by anything. Okay. So I could actually just put this in a group as well. Like I could just say change your type to be an area. Give you a collision shape with maybe a sphere, right? Move you there, make you smaller, something like that. Oops, that's what I want. Then I just put you onto the effects layer and set you to be fire. There, okay. There, okay. Cannot hear my voice? Hello? Can you hear it? It says my microphone's on. Was I just talking quiet? Levels are just unbalanced. Turn music down or me up. Okay. I have my music coming out of my speakers, so that's probably why. It's just conflicting. Alright, so we got that. Music's still loud? Oh, maybe because I have a separate audio output channel. Maybe that's why. I thought I had desktop audio turned down, but I don't understand how audio output works on Streamlabs. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't when you do stuff. It's very annoying. Okay, so I have this environments effect manager, and I just need to check. Yeah, okay. I just need to do this stuff basically, right? Fire, fire, and fire, right? It's in group acid. I could actually just say, Yeah, let's just rewrite this. Like, let's see. Plus delta, let's see, this is if area is in group acid, if it's in group function, acid calc, I guess, I don't know. Let's see, run, effect calculation, effect name, string, delta. There we go. That's all I gotta do. And then I can do like this, unindent, and I'll say set in of this, and then I'll say effect name to be true. This will say in acid, in fire, and just be like that. Punk set in, yeah, whatever, I'll just do that, lazy way. It's okay now. I'll try turning on my speakers and you can see if it's still weird. Okay, so we have this, so I can just get rid of that. In acid is that, okay. Set it to be true, time on equals that. Okay, so now what I need to do is set time on effect name. Okay, wait. Bar time on field name equals this. Time on field name equals that. Okay, so we're gonna set that to be get that plus this damage rate. And I need to do get damage rate effect name. There we go. And then we say if that is greater than that, set that minus equal oh damn, it's so annoying doing this. This minus 1. And then we do the damage rate. How do I call? Wait, what is this? What do you mean ternary if? Expected else after ternary. What? This isn't a ternary if. What are you talking about? What do you mean else? There is no ternary here. How is that ternary? There's no, what? What? Why does that? Oh, come on, that's so weird. Like, why is that a ternary? Okay, time on field. Time in effect, let's see. Time, let's see. I think it would be easier if I said, let's see, time in effect equals get here we go. Let me say that. Okay, so time in effect equals that. If the time in the effect, wait, what? Why did that? Okay, I guess it was over there. I was fucking up something. If the time in effect is greater than 1, then we need to subtract 1 from it. Time in effect equals minus equals 1. Alright, also we need to do minus equals delta times get the effect there, and then we set the field this to be time in effect, right? Should do it, I think. So we're saying set that we're in the effect to be true. Set the field for that to true. Could probably just do a dictionary for this too. Whatever. Time on, okay, there we go. Get that, get the amount of time. If it's greater than that, subtract one, other one, and do damage. There we go. So I need to call the method. How do you do it? Call? Yeah, you can call. Okay. So call do damage effect name by 1.0. There. So do acid damage. Do damage. Wait. Here we go. Do damage. Function do damage. Damage amount. Damage type. Here we go. Then I can drop you onto here and say do this, that, and oh, how do I pass in the type? Right. Signal, okay. Get damage data, damage amount, okay. So you can say this, 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 and then this, right? I guess I would just put this here. It's kind of annoying, I'm gonna have to duplicate that. Kills that, there we go. Okay. Oh, I could put that in here, right? No, this. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then so we're going to say this, if we're in the group that, then run the effect calculation. Run the effect calculation for acid and pass in delta. If we're in the fire, we can run it with fire. It should auto check everything, right? Okay, so we have that. On area enter. Okay, so now I need one for fire damage. Do fire damage, set damage. Why isn't this working? Come on. Damn it. Okay, fire. Is this not a thing on you? Damage, set damage, set fire. Okay, that's where it is. Yeah, okay. So that's working. Now it's just on area enter. Let's see. Function entered effect, name, string. There we go. Set in true. Time on to 0.0 and call. It was this one, right? There. There. Cool. Fancy code that I will definitely never regret. Whoops. Let's see. There. Oh, I don't want that. I can very easily add new effects there. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. Hold up, I can just say this. This, get rid of you. Effect name, and then I just say call you. There. And there we go. And I can just pass in the do damage. There. Nice. All right, so now on you, you're in this layer, but I need to disable you. Let's see. Fire area dot disabled equals true. And when we set state shoot fire. Oh, I know. I should do that. And then when we set shoot fire, right here, should say false equals true. There we go. And I can get rid of you here. Okay. Now to test. Whatever had a cold effect. Oh crap, what? What? Set index on base with value. Base area, what? I do plan to have a tundra area. I wasn't thinking of doing... Oh, it's the collision area, duh. Okay, hang on. Function enable fire. I wasn't thinking of doing those kinds of, like a cold effect, but I could add one. Fire area slash collision shape dot disabled equals false. And then it's true, and that'll be disable. So I'm gonna say this. Here you are. Enable fire, and then disable fire. Where is it? This, yeah. Okay, so now, let's see, when it lands, I am in the fire, but it only calculated, damn, that's annoying. It didn't do the other code. It got the enter effect. Alright, so let's see, print effect name. Let's see, what's going on here? Should be running this, right? And I need to make you go quicker. States take too long. Okay, so it says we're on fire. Time in effect equals that. We get the time and the effect. Alright, so this is what I need to print now. Oh, it's going down? Wait, what? Time and effect. Why is it going down? This needs to be plus, right? Yeah, this needs to be plus. So I think what the problem is. There we go. Okay, so now it kills you. Nice. Also, I kind of want to do knockback. How did the frogs do it? Your knockback. Process charge state. And we just say for collision, you get collisions if it has knockback, right? Oh yeah, we just see what we collide with. Right. Let's just say, what is this? What is this code here? What? Oh, right, that's a jump, okay. This is just saying get its local, knock it away from us, right? Okay. So this is called where again? So we get all the collisions, and then we want to knock it back. Prior fly. Process land state, okay. For collision, there, and then we go back. So this is just saying, if it has knockback, knock it back. So that if it has knockback, dot knockback, right? By, what do you mean unexpected activation? Oh. Then it goes and it just says pass in a knockback vector, right? So it's doing that. Yeah, okay, I like that. That works. So we knock back a vec. var, that's gonna be, oops. Equals, what is it? Our position. Oh, it just should be our move vector, right? No, it shouldn't. It should be, wait, what is our move vector? Yeah, that's not what it is. It should be that thing hit minus, oh, wait, yeah. Get its position minus our position. Set the y knockback vec to y dot equals 0. Okay, so that'll be its horizontal, and then we normalize that. Equals that dot normalized, and then we're going to add that, and we can just divide by 2. That should give us good force, right? Collision data, right? And then now we just need a knockback force. Equals 10. What was it on the Frox? What is the Frox's knockback? You have 10. Okay, so that's a lot. I don't want that much. I don't want it to really like damage with the knockback. I just want to push it away a bit. And I don't know. That, let's say 5. There we go. YouTube videos are great. Thanks. Glad you like them. Try to make them good. Oh, come on. What now? Oh, whoops. I never passed in the vector. That's why. There. Okay, so that knocked me away. And then it's the fire. Could probably even do less on the force. Pick 3. I think is on floor should not be checking against characters, should it? I feel like that's going to cause problems. Maybe I should have a ground check of some sort. Yeah, my tutorial video was a rant straight from the heart. How do I want to do the ground check? Should I just do raycasts? I could. Let's see, ground check. No, not you. Not you. Raycast down. Ground check. This will just be -1 there. Or -0.1. Oops. -0.1. Enabled. Pointing straight down. Collision mask only for environment. Ground check 2. Okay. And I just want ground check. Ground check. There. Wait, I know. I could do a layer check, right? Can you see what layer something's on? Let's see. Is on floor. Where is on floor? Run. Process land state. Var is on floor. Not colliding with anything. Var colliding with cares. False. Let's see. Then I can just check here. Yeah, I can do that. Colliding with cares equals true. There. That's all it should be, right? There, nice, okay. And now I can delete you. Alright, I think I'll call it there for the day. I got all the code written for that. Except, I guess I don't really have the dead state, but that's just a ragdoll, so that's easy. Added pyrofly with all base code, state code. Sick. That's that. And I think tomorrow I'll just work on the code for, let's see, what do I want to work on the code for? I could do the boss maybe tomorrow. Start working on the boss, that would be fun. I kind of want to just focus on code for a bit and get a lot done. Because it takes so long to make graphics. I want to like just hammer out some stuff one after another. Alright, so let's go find someone to host. Science attack. Game development. Why is Attack on Titan under there? Coding for Netflix. Interesting. Hey, Sympathy's Alive. Coding for charity. Game dev for charity. Huh, if they're doing a charity thing, maybe I should host them. Frogs can code too. Game dev time. I don't really want to talk to anyone. I just kind of want to host someone and leave. What are they making?
But how are you all? Oh my god, and hello, Narwhal.
They working
Yes,
on anything?
Frog Lady? I am here.
Oh, thanks, Bowie.
My derpy little hand.
I don't see a game, so I'm gonna back out. Well, Sympathy's doing a charity thing, so I guess I should host.
Already reached
That'd
the
be
goal.
cool.
So now I have a super stretch goal. And
Oh
we'll see
wait,
if we hit the
if I host them, people are gonna expect me to give money to the charity. Never mind. I'll feel. I mean, I doubt anyone would, but I would feel pressured by myself. Let's host someone.
I feel like
Are they working on a game? No. How about the visual novel game?
That would be swapped out for like a public variable that you would drag into the
They're working on a visual novel. Anything exciting looking?
command. You would just be creating
I always feel like I need to host someone who's like working on something that looks cool. Because then viewers will actually stick around. If it's just like endless code, then no one wants to watch. Making a survival game. I don't know. What do you think? Who should I host? I think I've hosted this person before. Who should I host? Any votes? Wow, there's so few people on the game development section. This is crazy. Why is this tagged game development? Coding for Netflix. Are they working on a game yet? No. Whatever. I guess I'll just host. Let's do the visual novel peeps. Let's do them.
Today.
Alright, see you all tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, so here we are.
Oh, I cannot raid this
Once
channel.
The global namespace
Wow.
contains a definition
You
for
cannot raid this
galaxy
channel. Okay, I'll have to raid. Alright, I guess I should raid them. Sympathy. Here we go. We'll raid Sympathy.
He's running away with the tree. Oh my gosh.
There we go. We will raid them.
She's so cute. She's like, my treat. And then she runs away. Vimlark with a 99.49.
Oh my god, dude. Vimlark just gave $90. Now I have to give money. Oh my god.
That was
I'm not
extremely
giving
close.
$90.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, everyone. See ya.
Just don't feed her Fletcher in the name of your rats. Oh no, don't worry, don't worry. She is not a hunter. She's an indoor cat, so she's not